Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be here today and talk about this really serious topic for me. I'll try to do this quickly. So if I'm rushing through the slides, I probably will answer some more questions at the end of my talk. I am founder of multi-award-winning accountancy practice, AD Accounting and Business Solution Limited. We recently won a lot of awards, and I'm proud to say that we become a trusted partner to our clients. And of course, my mission when I decided to set up the business was to bring that clarity about numbers, about the data-driven decision more to my clients and to help them to grow their profits and scale effectively. And this is what I deliver to them. I am originally from Bulgaria, and I was that kid that was playing around the calculators all the time. And I grew up with this passion. I finished my master's degree in accounting and auditing in Bulgaria, and then I went to a career in HMRC Bulgaria. From there, I unfortunately became a victim of a domestic emotional and financial abuse. And on top of that, I've been diagnosed with epilepsy. And I decided that I need to do something to provide my daughter more safe life. And the easiest thing to me was to move to the UK because my sister was already here. She helped me with the school and everything. But when I arrived here, I faced another challenge because even my international degree was recognized. The UK employers always ask me for UK degree. So I don't have any other option just to requalify as I rebuilt my life in the new. I started the new venture as well. I requalify and I'm licensed accountant now in the UK. I'm happy also to say that I rebuilt my wealth and there is no more science for epilepsy as well. Let's go straight to the topic. I don't have time to do the testimonial that I have on my slides, but the first mistakes I want to talk about is not keeping the accurate records. A lot of business owners, they believe, and I also recently have conversation with some accountants, that they believe that the bank statement is enough proof about your cost, which is wrong. If you're not VAT register, you should have at least order confirmation or the order acknowledgement because in case of in tax investigation, HMRC investigation or audit, you need to show the description what you have actually purchased with the amounts. And yeah, if you're a VAT registered business, of course, the only paperwork that will be accepted from HMRC is the proper VAT invoice. So nothing like payment confirmation cannot be accepted if you're a VAT registered business unless you are it shows the description and basically this is the paperwork that they will provide you. They don't, some businesses, big businesses, for example, they don't raise invoices for each transaction. So they put on something on their confirmation to say that this can be accepted as VAT invoice as well. Right. The second mistake is ignoring tax deduction and credits. We are all people and we don't know what we don't know, but we also, as a business owner, have a responsibility to make ourselves aware of any changes, any opportunities if we want to pay any taxes, less taxes. And of course, the taxes are biggest expenses in your life. So making legally reduction about your taxes is something that every business must do. Here I'm talking about a different tax savings opportunity. If you are in innovation sector, for example, you could claim research and development. If you are on creative industry, there is creative allowances. And of course, keeping all these proper records will make your climb successful. And of course, if you know your numbers, if you use all your opportunities to reduce your taxes, you will improve your cash flow straight away. The third mistake is a lot of small business owners, they believe they don't need a budget, they don't need to plan for taxes, they don't need cash flow forecasting and all of these things. But when it comes to the paying their bills at the end of the year, there is always extra penalties, interest that you need to pay because you haven't done your tax planning at the beginning of the year. It doesn't matter of the size of your business. What is matters here is to start. Maybe it's a simple tax planning, but you need to start to do this. The fourth mistake is not paying a pension. The pension is the quickest and easiest ways to reduce your taxes. And the example that I want to share with you is, let's say you have a profit of 100K. Your maximum pension that you can pay for the year is 60K, which automatically reduce your profit to 40K. From there, you can use your ISA accounts to reduce furthermore with 20K, and effectively you will pay only on 20K taxes, which is fantastic. And also you haven't paid 60K in taxes, you have paid this to your pension pot, which of course you can invest. If you are, for example, on SIP, SAS, you can invest in different stock shares, commercial properties. You can use also salary sacrifice. But the things that you want to consider in salary sacrifice is if you decide, if you're thinking to get a mortgage or remortgage your home, this could, the salary sacrifice is not my recommendation to you. Just because if you example, you receive 5,000 a month and you decide to sacrifice 1,000, effectively mortgage broker will take your gross wage as a 4,000, which automatically reduce your income for the whole year. But the good news is you still, if you don't plan to get a mortgage or remortgage your home, then the salary sacrifice is a better option than normal pension, just because you are paying taxes on the after you sacrifice the amount on the pension, which is not the case if you are, let's say, on the mandatory Aviva pension planning. There is a lot more to talk about the pension, but I don't have time. And fifth mistake is not having an advisor. Believing that we know a lot of things, and a lot of small business owners, they do their bookkeeping themselves, which make it really difficult because if they approach the accountant at the year end and the accountant, they don't do annual tax review for their transactions. They take just the numbers that you gave it to them as a true and basically submit your returns based on the numbers you gave it to them. So you are ending up paying a lot of taxes, and I have a case study. I probably won't have time to talk about this, but I managed to save just by doing an annual tax review of one of my clients. I managed to save him 150K, which is absolutely amazing result. He reinvests this money into the business because this will bring a lot of more reduction for the next year as well. And compliance, of course, if you don't want to pay for accountant, you won't be compliance on 100%. You may be doing a guesswork, and yeah, and this is really will make more trouble for your business. There is a different opportunity. If you're a small business, you don't need to pay accountant on a monthly basis. There is a different packages that I offer, but I'm sure that there is another accountant that could give you, can make a customized package for you as well. So just you need to ask them for different options, because the small businesses, if I need to be honest, they don't need accountant on a monthly basis, but at least on a quarterly basis, someone need to go through your books, your numbers, and explain what have been done. And of course, if you have advisor, you will be up to date with your numbers and you will make more strategic decision. Here, what I found out is a lot of business owners, they built a good relationship with their accountant, and because they're loyal to their accountant, they don't think to change the accountant. But here is, I would say the situation is different. If your if you build the loyalty to your accountant, the accountant should return your loyalty to you. And if they feel that they can't help you anymore with your accountant, they should be straightforward, say, look, you need someone who can help you. The most important things here is your accountant relevant to the things that you're doing now? If they can.
1 minute, Anita.
Oh, thank you. So, I'll just quickly go to my tips then. So, I would recommend to anyone that starting their businesses or their sole trader or limited companies, they need to get a software. There is a free option for software, but from next year, as we all know, MTD for income tax is coming for anyone with an income over 50K. So, this will it's good if you start using the software straight away. Now there is also option like for if you use Zero, you can have a HubDoc. HubDoc is an app you can put on your phone and snap the receipts as you go, so nothing gets missed. I already said about the annual tax review that I recommended. If you not asking your accountant, they won't do it for you. Something you can do is go to the HMRC website and register your email so you're receiving any updates through them. But what you do with these updates is then you can adjust your tax saving strategy and all of your planning. Another thing that I want to mention about the question that I asked, and I'm just finishing this, is what we do with my clients is we also look into their business, let's say sales, budget, and marketing, because it's not only about the profit, it's also how we invest our money. And if I invest 10,000 pounds in the marketing campaigns, I want to know what this campaign brings to me, how many leads, how many of these leads are being converted, and the same about the sales. Do we actually put sales target every month and compare the budget how B said that she does for her business? So yeah, this is really important to understand everything. It's not just about the profit and loss. It's all about how we also spend our money. So thank you.